let's work on our dessert. But before I start on our dessert, I have to tell you a quick story that leads to the dessert. When I was a freshman at Stetson University, I met somebody. But I did not like this somebody. He seemed pretentious. Tell me, he had one of those, like, voices. like he was somebody. He was somebody. But like he was somebody. This cat, we were in Florida, where it's hot as hell. The temperatures are always set to hell. But he wore a full sweater every day. I thought he was cuckoo Katuchi. But he had turned out to be one of the kindest, most generous, talented, beautiful people I could have met. Now, we ain't become friends until like maybe my second semester, my freshman year, because I still had a side eye on him. Who wears sweaters in this hot old sun and you never see no sweat? I thought he was a blue-eyed devil. Sure did. So, it came out to be that we became best of friends. Of course, you never know these kind of situations. You meet somebody, you think, I don't know about that person, and you end up being best of buddies. I mean, godfather to my kids, I'm godfather to his kids. Whatever. Years later, 30 some odd years later, we're still best of friends. But anyway, this is where this comes from. One day, and he always made these little bougie dinners. He always had these little bougie things. I'm like, what college person you know, you go to their apartment, they have doilies all over the place? Him. But anyway, he would cook things like chicken, like he would cook coq au vin. Now, I ain't know nothing about no coq au vin until I went to school to cook. I was like, he was cooking it back then. But anyway, he made this little trailer, this little I was about to say backwoods dessert. And he called it an Eclair pie. Ooh, that thing was good. And I've been making this Eclair pie for 30 some years. That thing was so good. Anyway, this is his recipe, Eclair pie. All right, so this Eclair pie starts first of all by making your pudding. Now I got 2 boxes of pudding. I got the big family size, which takes 3 cups of water. And then I got the regular small box of pudding, instant vanilla French pudding, and takes 2 cups of water. So it's be 5 cups of milk. Sorry, milk, not water. Milk. So 5 cups. So that's my last 2 cups of milk for this pudding. And so you're just going to make your pudding just like the box instructed you to do. Okay? All right, so there we have the pudding for our Eclair pie. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add some whipped cream. Now, I just went and bought the store-bought. Now, my friend, who I'm not going to mention because sometimes I don't like to mention their names because he went on to become a big old Broadway celebrity. Big old Broadway celebrity. Now he's a big-time producer. So sometimes I don't want to mention their name because they may be like, I don't know that man, Chef Manny. I don't know who he is. So I don't mention their names, but we know each other. I was there. I was there from the beginning. Okay, for y'all. I was there from the beginning. But anyway, he would be horrified if he knew I would use this store-bought stuff because he would make his own whipped cream. Child, we ain't got no time for this. Remember? No time-consuming home cooking meal. All right, so we're going to use a tub of whipped cream to mix in with our pudding. Now, we're just going to fold it in. Y'all seen my technique of folding it. So we're going to go over that thing and fold it in again. All right? All right, let's just fold this pudding in with this whipped cream. Now, as I make this, I always start thinking about my friend, who's my best friend, one of my best friends, and godfather to my children and all of that. But anyway, he had some nice stuff up in his house and his apartments. He sure did. So I always used to go walking through the apartments in his houses. And I used to bequeath myself. So, I mean, them hands were sticky. Woo, take me some of this, some of that. So he go missing some stuff. He's like, I'm missing My crystal decanter. I'm like, ooh, that's too bad. What happened to that crystal decanter? He's like, I don't know. It was after that night you came over for dinner. Just gone. Hey, you. All right, but he said some nice stuff. I used to bequeath myself stuff. All right, let's go on back, mix into this thing. We're gonna fold it in. So we just fold in. We're not gonna mix, we're just gonna fold it. And that's just coming in and mixing it together, okay? So let's get our Eclair pie, or trifle if you want, because we're using this beautiful serving dish here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a layer of sugar cookies. I already baked my little sugar cookies. And I'm just gonna line the bottom of this thing up in here, okay? It's a circle one, so we're gonna have, like I told you, I'm gonna do graham cracker layer 2, and graham crackers come square. So you're gonna have to just kind of like work some magic and work it around and stuff like that. So we have a layer of sugar cookies, and we're gonna pour some of our pudding mix in just to give it a nice cover. A layer, like so. Spread that goodness around a little bit. Like now, we're gonna put a layer of graham crackers. Now you can lay the graham crackers in, but like I said, graham crackers are square, and this is a circle bowl. So what you can do is you can just break them up, and we just want to layer up in there because we just want a layer of graham crackers when we take our scoop for this Eclair pie. So what I do is I take the graham crackers. And then they come in, I break them in half, then I break them in quarters, and I lay them around this circle bowl. Now, if you do a square bowl, of course, it'll be easy, and you can leave the graham crackers whole. All right? But when you got a circle dish like I do right here, like this middle one, we can just do whole. And you can fill in the little spaces, just so that everything has a little bit of graham cracker. Okay? It's going to be all soaked in with this goodness. Then another layer of your pudding mix. Told you it's like a trifle. This thing is pretty. Just give it a little pat down because you're going to put another layer of sugar cookies. So y'all, the last layer for this Eclair pie is you're going to get yourself a tub of chocolate frosting. Whatever brand you want to get. I got the Walmart's kind, okay? Make sure, because we're going to nuke this thing, but make sure you take that tinfoil thing off of the top, or you're going to blow your house up. You're going to set it on fire if you don't take this thing off. So make sure y'all take that thing off and put it in the microwave, put it in 30-second increments. You're going to put it in 30 seconds and mix it, another 30 seconds and mix it, another 30 Now what we're going to do is we're going to just pour this chocolate goodness over this thing here. And let it run it close. You don't want it to run too much over. So I'm trying to keep it within my thing. Some of it will run over, but okay. And it's going to go down to the side. Your counter will get dirty a little bit, but that's okay. You can clean it when you're done. Now, with the reserved graham crackers that I told you we're going to use, you're just going to mash them things up in your hand, and you're just going to sprinkle it around. Just a little cracker goodness. Little cracker goodness. Little big piece, small pieces, whatever pieces you got. Cracker goodness. Just a dusting. Look at that. All right. Then we're going to put this in the refrigerator, let it chill. And I'm telling you, when you eat it tomorrow or whenever you decide you're going to eat this, it's some goodness. Okay? Eclair.
Cook that what we're gonna eat. His recipe's great, it is a must. When he cooks, he makes believe and trust, and a wonderful meal on the table. Yummy for a tummy. It is as right to cook.